you, like I told them, Shannon had blood that was on his arm and on the side of his wall. I guess from sleeping through the night, whatever it was, killing me. We took him back down to his room after Lena decided to go back to bed.
On the side, you said on the side of his wall? You never told me that.
No, I told detectives this.
Oh.
On the side of the wall. Remember? Blood splatter, guys? Something happened in that room. They don't make it clear exactly what happened, but she did stab him multiple times. It's blood splattered on that wall in that room.
You never talked to me about this.
Okay, fine. I mean, this is new. I've never heard that before, so now I'm even more worried about him.
So they should have told you this. So then I went in there that morning, sent you a picture. I said, Gavin, why do you have blood on your wall? It wasn't a lot. Don't panic. It wasn't like.
Oh, so it wasn't like a lot, like all over the place. It was just like little streaks or something. Oh.
She cleaned it up, guys. It was blood splatter. Gavin, why do you have blood splatter on your wall? And she cleaned it up.
I said, again, it says, did you peel those things? Yes, he did. I said, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to re-bandage your arm. I says, and if you're feeling bad or it starts bleeding, you get a fever, anything like that. I says, as soon as because I was going to go talk to the man about the bike. Right. He said, you have to go there first. You want to go to the hospital now. Of course, maybe I shouldn't have asked the kid that, but based on my judgment and what I was seeing with him, I didn't think that he needed to go right away. We went on about our business. And I said, if you start to feel any pain or hurt or whatever like that, we'll just drive to the base. We'll explain to them what happened with the fire. We monitored it through the night, so on and so forth. That was our intent. That was the plan the whole time. Everything. Nothing.
Now that was the plan the whole time. Monitor it overnight, you know, just to see what happens. If it gets bad, we'll take them to the military base and explain to them what happened tonight. That was just the plan the whole time. This whole time she been saying, oh, he didn't need emergency care. He didn't need a doctor. It wasn't so bad. And then she's describing all these horrific things.
Nothing wavered from doing that at all. Gannon asked me questions. He was just like, why does this happen to me? Why do I always get hurt? Because, you know, he had hurt his foot on the boards outside. And I said, Gannon, we're going to figure all of it out. Don't worry about it. We will replace it. Okay? So Monday morning, after all this, I was like, Gannon, we're going to go find, which I probably shouldn't have said to him that he would have known that it was on him. But I said, we're going to go find someone to replace the carpet. He says, and then we'll.
Guys, don't forget to look at the comments if you're watching. I can't talk while she's talking, so it kind of gets kind of drawn out or whatever. But in the meantime, that I'm not talking and she's talking, these comments, she's annoying. She's not insane. She's evil. That poor child. Charge the father. They were so mad at Al for even marrying her. Bless me, sorry, thank you. They were so upset at him for even marrying a bitch like this. Unbelievable. How could any sane person leave their children with this nutcase? He's playing it cool so that she'll keep talking. I'm sure inside he's falling apart. Can't imagine how. So in the meantime, guys, while you listening, I know it might seem a little drawn out sometimes, but this is one of those videos you just have to pay attention to the audio. So if you're cleaning or driving or things like that, it's a good video. But if you're visually watching, I can't talk while she's talking, so just pay attention to these comments because they are pretty interesting as well.
We'll get a text. We won't worry about it. We'll monitor your arm through the day. Yada, yada, yada. So we're going to go get some coffee. Just hang out. And I said there were some things I need to get for the pet store, and we need to go meet the guy about the bike. And it was, that's the reason we drove the truck, because if I end up blocking the bike, I was going to put the bike on the back of the truck.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And also knows that when we left, we took my softball bag, Charlie's softball bag with that, stuff like that in it, helmet, because I was asking him, did he want to stop by to look at those hockey skates? So we took any of that old equipment that I had, and we loaded.
She loaded a softball bag, a volleyball bag. Gannon said he wanted to stop by and look at some equipment. I don't know, but isn't he sick and pooping in the moment and hurting and boils and like taped up, wrapped up, bandaged, like? But she's gonna go to Craigslist, get this bike, and stop and look at something he wanted to look at. Just madness, guys, madness.
Put it in the back of the truck, which was the long Eastern bag I have.
Yeah. So you took Harley's bag?
Harley's bag, because she don't use that bag.
The little book bag. The softball bag is like a book bag. Right. Oh.
So we were going to take it to the sports place and see if they did like trades, whatever.
Yeah.
We were going to surprise Lena when she got home if I could got him 2 new.
Surprise the 5-year-old by taking softball equipment to Hibbett Sports or something and trade equipment out and things. This is not the time for this.
Things of skates or hockey skates or whatever.
She literally doing everything except taking him to urgent care.
You talking about Play It Again Sports over there
Right.
that we went to?
That's why we were so far across town.
Gotcha.
Alright, so that was our plan for Monday. Go to Play It Again Sports, get some coffee, we need to get gas, and we were going to monitor his arm along the way, go check on the thing about the bike.
Right.
We go to, drive around, I think we went to Dunkin' Donuts first, and then the gas store, or it might have been by first.
Like over by our house, Dunkin' Donuts?
Went to Dunkin' Donuts by our house. Dunkin' Donuts Sharon lady already released the video of us going there. You can see my arm reach out the window, I can grab, sorry, I didn't mean to say this, and I'm just over all this, grab the coffee out the car. Then I turned around because I was about to get Gannon a Frappuccino, but he said he didn't want any. So then we drive off from the Dunkin' Donuts.
So you go to Dunkin' Donuts, get you some coffee, get him some coffee, and he didn't want the coffee. So you didn't ask him, hey, do you want a coffee? And get his yes or no beforehand. You was about to turn and get my coffee, and he said he didn't want it. No, he was dead. He was deceased. Ugh, she's just trash.
So then we got off from Dunkin' Donuts, and we go up. I turned 87 somehow, but meant to turn on 25. Needless to say, I went up the bottom.
You mean 85?
Yeah, 85, 87. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
I went up towards Nevada, which is where, like, Holly gets her eyelashes done, that type of area.
Well, wait, you talking about past Walmart and all that? Like, not towards Fountain, the other way, right?
For the roads? Okay, remember when we went to the recycle at before and the road split?
Yeah, way down there close to, yeah, okay. But that's towards Walmart turn. Yeah, okay, I got you.
Okay, so that's the route that I take, which I'm sure they had because I'm not hiding anything from the GPS that I took. So I went that way first, and I realized I was like, oh crap. I was like, I probably should have got on the other exit because I really didn't know. Lately, I've been trying to find my way around, like what exits to get off of, things like that. So I get off and realize, like, oh, this is the way to where we went to the recycle thing at. So I just kept driving and end up making the curve and turning you back to 25, Nevada, and all that. And I was like, oh, there's the.
So she left the Dunkin' Donuts, got on the interstate, didn't really have a destination, got lost, got off. Because her destination was supposed to be the Play It Again Sports, and then to this Craigslist person that she has no proof of on her phone. They asked her, I think he asked her, how did she even find him? I think she said Facebook, but she has no proof that this person even existed.
We're going to go to PetSmart, or we ended up Petco, so whatever, same thing.
Petco? You went to Petco like way over there?
That's the only Petco there is.
I don't know. The only one I know is the one we went to by Target that one day.
You might know Holly's work?
Yeah, that's PetSmart though, isn't it?
Right, that's what I was saying.
I got you.
I was going to go to PetSmart, but I went to Petco.
I got you.
So I go to Petco, and walk inside. Gannon wanted to stay in the car playing the Switch. He was like, you want to stay in the car playing the Switch. Again, Colorado law is he can stay in the car at 11 years old.
Oh, he took a Switch with him.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Remember, guys, he was grounded from the Switch. He wasn't supposed to have the Switch, apparently. The dad grounded him from the Switch because the mom said he did something. And he lit a candle, put it beside the couch, was playing... What 11-year-old just likes candles, I guess, for the mood, the aesthetic. And he was playing the Switch. She knocked on the door. She said Gannon thought she was coming, so he hid the Switch. And in the meantime, while he was hiding the Switch, he knocked over the candle, and that's how the fire started. But in the midst of him being grounded over the Switch, she just gave him the Switch the next day to take and left him in the car to go to PetSmart. I don't know. Maybe why would you leave him in the car if he's so sick and he has, he's about to poop any moment, but she's going to PetSmart to buy 2 dog outfits or something weird shit.
Playing his Switch in the back of the car.
You talking about the truck, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, in the back of the truck.
Okay.
So he was playing his Switch in the back of the truck. Well, I went in the first time, and yada, yada, yada. I was going in because Sadie has been having, like, I don't even know what it is. She needs to get her vet paperwork so I can get her shit.
If you're not following or don't realize, Sadie is a dog.
I didn't know girl dogs have, like, periods or, like, stuff come out. I didn't know this. So I walked in and found these little pads that they had. And I'm like looking at them, whatever. And I set the phone down because I'm like, my mind's so blown that dogs have this. So I'm like looking at it, freaking out, thinking, okay, should I get these? Or should I just call the pet, the vet? Maybe it's just something weird coming out.
Now at this point, everybody bleeding around her. Not a dog on the dog period, and she had this dog this long time and didn't know dogs get periods, and suddenly the dog bleeding now. This is insane. And this not even the worst part.
Her body parts or something like that, whatever it may be. So then, go back up to the front, look around. I look out the door several times, and these people I know have said, she was suspicious looking out the door. I was looking out the front door just to make sure nobody was at the truck because Gannon was in it. That's all. It was just, he was in the truck, and what if he needed to get out pee or, whatever. That was the only reason I kept walking back to the freaking front door just to make sure he...
If you gotta keep walking to the front door to make sure Gannon is safe, nobody's trying to get him, or he's not trying to get out, or if he don't pee, just let him go in with you. Put him in the basket. Let him sit in the basket. You gotta walk back and forth, but you in there to buy some doggy pads from a period. You just go check out. Buy that one item, check out, and walk out. You got to walk back and forth to the window, back and forth watching. No, you looking to see if anybody see a dead body in the back seat. Just being honest.
He was in the truck. So then I get 3 outfits. God forbid I got 3 outfits and only had 2 dogs. Because, of course, this is what these people talked about. I got 3 outfits, checked out, walked out, got in the car. From there, we were going to go to the play against Ford.
But wait a minute, why were you so... I'm kind of confused because, like, you said you're worried about him getting out, but, like, we've gone to the gas station and, like, he's never tried to get out of the car. So what was, I don't know, maybe that's nothing, but what made you freak out that day?
Parked on the front row. I was parked a little bit off, so, like, if he needed to get out and use the bathroom, or he was looking for me, or whatever.
Okay, yeah, that kind of was weird because, like, he's usually, he does what we tell him, stays in the car. But anyways, go ahead.
Right, but not Albert. Exactly, he does. Just like I told you, he could have stayed at home on a normal basis. But he was at Illinois.
Yeah,
so I was
fine,
like,
I got you.
What if he had to poo? Whatever.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be a good parent. That's it. It wasn't no...
I know.
Looking in the car.
I got you. It just was weird that you said that, but it's okay. I'll just go ahead.
So I went on, got the thing checked out, left. I don't remember if we were stopped at another store in between there or what. We were headed to go to the Play It Again Sports, and we were headed to go talk to the dude about the bike. Well, they had my phone, so they can see that the guy wrote back about the bike with the pictures, and I was asking about prices and yada, 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 yada. And I was like, I didn't want to go to the man's house with the bike, without, like, I wanted it to be legit, I got me in the car, and not only had me in the car, I got Gannon in the car. So I thought, I need to, like, I need to make sure this is legit. So I'm like, send me a picture of the bike, can you call, can you whatever. And, like, he wasn't acting like he was wanting to, like, give me information that he could meet me at a safe spot to go look at the bike.
So you weren't going to go to his house or something? He was just going to meet you in general?
I told him messages that I didn't want to just go to some random person's house, and that's probably why they're looking at this whole Douglas County thing, because he lived almost at Douglas County.
Okay, yeah, that does sound sketchy. That was probably a good decision, so.
Yeah, so again, open book with them. They took my GPS and everything. We got to Douglas County, and me and Gannon was talking about it, and he was like, "Do you know this guy?" And I was like,
"So hey, I missed the part. You said so you."
Oh, so she was supposed to meet a guy about a bike to surprise Al with it, but then in the same breath said she didn't want to meet the guy because Al wasn't with her. She didn't want to meet the guy or meet him at his house or meet him in somewhere because Al wasn't with her. Girl, what was this about? Like, why even go do all this and your stepson is sick and this burn happened and this carpet got burned and he got a bloody foot that she never mentioned since. Just too much.
You went to Petco, but you said you were going to Play It Again. Did you never go to Play It Again? I forgot.
We didn't never make it to Play It Again. That was on our agenda, but we were trying to go for the bike first.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got confused. I'm sorry.
Okay, it was a priority first. Okay, so I was gonna go out to meet the guy at the bike, and somehow they have my email. They subpoenaed all that. They can see the information coming from the Craigslist. Okay.
Oh, it's Craigslist.
So someone had something on Craigslist.
Oh man, that's sketchy, isn't it? Yeah, I don't trust that shit.
Look, he's gonna be like, yeah, that's sketchy. I don't trust that shit. She gonna get all defensive.
You went and bought wood and stuff on Craigslist.
Yeah, I mean, for you to do it, and Craigslist, I never trust that shit because they always have those sketchy people doing, I don't know, stupid stuff like meet and greets and stuff. You always told me about that, remember?
Yeah, but like this was just a bike for So
Okay, I'm just saying, I'm worried about you and my son's safety.
She's like, he's on her side saying, oh yeah, that's sketchy. I feel you. But she's getting defensive because she's reading it as you're denying my lie. Like you're saying my lie is sketchy. Like, what you mean? Like, the fuck? It was just a bike. It don't matter if it's a Barbie house. It's still sketchy to meet anybody off Craigslist by yourself as a woman with a child. It's just sketchy sometimes, you know?
That's what I'm, that's
my point. That's why I realized. I said, well, we rode through. Okay, so when you go up Palmer Lake heading to Douglas County or whatever, we went that way. It was supposed to be that the guy had a warehouse somewhere between the Palmer Lake area or whatever.
Wait, warehouse of bikes or something?
He said he had a couple bikes that he used to do riding and touring and stuff like that.
Like those bikes I was looking at doing those rides, like through Alaska or whatever?
Right.
Okay.
So, get out on this road. So, if you're on, I want to say it's exit 165 or 163. Okay, I think that's what I want to say the exit was.
On 25?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know how you're going to, before you get to Castle, it's where we went to take the, remember how traffic is backed up? You can take that back road?
Oh, yeah, before you get to like 182 where the outlets are or whatever?
You can take that back road and
Yeah.
the Castle Rock.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so it was off that, but to the right side, not to the bougie side where like the boonies and stuff was at. It was off that way to the right side. So I originally got off, and again, they can see this on my GPS. I got off, I went left, and went down that little hill where the little people were at, and I thought, this can't be the right.
So she do all this, guys. She go past the highway, past the outskirts, down to the left, through some dune buggies and shit, just to get a bike from a guy she met off Craigslist that eventually bust her in the head. Clock Gannon is bleeding from the head or something like that. We about to get to it.
Right way, because he was saying something about signs and all this. Turned around at the little, woods or whatever, came back up, went across the street, realized it was on that right side. I think it's called like Palmer Lake or something like that. Supposed to be looking for this place, still didn't see it, and then it ended up being like all mountainy and dark. I say dark, it wasn't dark in the day, but like,
Yeah, like woods and stuff, yeah.
We turned around, left out of there, and I was like, well, this doesn't even look too great. Again, let them go search that area all they want to. They're parking up the fucking wrong tree because all we did was went through there looking around and trying to figure out where this warehouse was supposed to be at.
So you were in the truck or out of the truck?
We're in the truck.
Oh.
So, guys, this is the area that the police officers and the detective found the bloody board that supposedly Gannon stepped on. But we don't know if she could have hit him in the head with the board or something. We don't know because it doesn't make sense that you step on the board and it just it's so quick to take a step. You take a step. There's no way from a step that it's just blood everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just don't move once you step. But she didn't mention anything about a nail, him being stuck on the board or thing. But they found a bloody board in the area. And they found one again in socks or something. So this is just her excuse, meeting a Craigslist man, to make up for the reason that a bloody board was found in this area with Gannon's blood on it.
You had me worried. I'm like, you're out of the truck in the woods looking for a warehouse?
No, it was just driving through there. It was like down, around, up, around. Colorado has all these mountains and shit like that. So I came back out, got back on 25, and was like, crap. I was like, I don't even like think that was a good place. Me and Gannon was like, why can't we just go buy it at the store? Don't be out at Walmart, So we were like talking. I was like, yeah, I'll just figure out another place to get a bike. Because the whole thing was, I was going to buy you the bike and surprise you for Valentine's Day for it. That was like whole shebang.
Yeah, I would love that for sure.
At this point, we never got to play it against sports because it was approaching the time that we needed to be headed back.
Okay.
So I said, Gannon, I'll just come back and go to play it against sports again later. Don't worry about it. Your daddy and I have been talking about it.
So guys, in day 3, this story is just going to be turned upside down. As I said, this guy that she met, she's making it seem like she never met him. She couldn't find a place. It was sketchy, so she turned around. Then eventually she's going to say she met this man. He was sketchy. He attacked her, attacked Gannon, stole Gannon, and things like that. It's just going to get so good. It's just going to get even mind-blowy, mind-fuckery, just outrageous.
Good hockey sticks. So we come back up, heading back towards the house because, we had to get back to Atlanta. Oh, I forgot to tell you a point that we left that day because I put my notebook down. Let me go back to this. On Monday. Okay, on Monday.
if you would want to take afternoon recess now. We've still got a long ways to go on this particular phone call. It's 3 o'clock. Do you want
Yeah. How much longer do we have to go? That had crossed my mind.
So we got about another hour to go.
Okay, guys, they're taking a recess. They have like an hour to go. Let me speed up some for you guys. Give me one moment.
When Gannon and I left, we found someone in the neighborhood who was working for the Lorson Ranch people. So this is why I came back to you and said I didn't think it was the carpet guy. I say working for the Lorson Ranch people. I don't know who he worked for.
Like whatever that Emory Homes or whatever it's called.
He was working for the home company.
Okay, so apparently, some of their homes in the area were getting built, and this is where she's about to find the carpet guy to help her replace the carpet. Let's see how this goes. Okay, let me pull this up.
I approached the guy, asked him, could he go fix the carpet? You know, that was before we even hit the road.
So that was before Dunkin' Donuts and all that?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I meant to tell you this. So it was before Dunkin' Donuts and all that. So I gave him the garage code because he apparently worked for the company or whatever. I gave him the garage code and told him I had money sitting on the counter because Charlie was gonna. I remember I've been playing those lottery ticket things. I was get tens because I was like, well, he could just have those tens and I'll get more money from it. That's why I had one on the lottery. Well, that's why I thought that the carpet person, you know, had access to the house, whatever. Come to find out later on, he didn't even make it there. But I'll get to that point when we get there.
Why would you give him access to the house?
Okay, she said she gave the carpet guy the code to the house to fix the carpet, but he didn't even make it there. But in the future, she's going to say somebody raped her. So let's see, guys, because I forgot this part.
Yeah, but...
I'm like part of the people, and Dana was with me.
Okay, all right.
So I didn't think anything was a threat if the children were with me.
Yeah, I got you.
Someone was going to come in or whatever.
But that, you know how I am about that stuff too, right? I mean, that's... anyways, I don't want to stop you. Just, that kind of worries me there, but go ahead. You there?
I didn't give him a code to be any kind of whatever.
No.
I was trying to.
She gets so defensive if he's like, if anything doesn't make sense to him. I didn't give him the code to do whatever. Bitch, why did you give a random stranger that does carpet your code anyway? Just your full access to your house. Just full access.
To get the carpet fixed so the boy could not be so upset.
I got it. I just don't like, you know how I am. I don't like people having access to our house and stuff. But whatever. Just go on because I don't think that's a big deal. So.
Anyway, so back to what I was saying.
Sorry.
I wanted to make sure I didn't leave out that point.
Okay.
So, fast forwarding on, you know, we have to hurry up. We have to get back because I knew that Lena would be coming home at some point. The original plan was we were going to go pick Lena up. That was the original plan. They're like, hey, we're going to go eat sushi tonight. Because everybody been talking about eating sushi.
Yeah.
Gannon wanted to stay at home. And I was like, no, Gannon, you probably shouldn't stay at home. You still aren't feeling the best, whatever. You should not stay at home. I said, so we're all going to eat sushi. If you don't like
I didn't want to stay home. Gannon, no, you're not feeling the best. You're not feeling the best. You're not staying home. Let's go get sushi. What fucking sense does that make? And why even give someone sushi, a child especially that already has a stomach ache?
it, you can just get rice, chicken, yada, yada. So that was our plan for the day. We got home about, I don't know what time the alarm got set off. 2:30, 2:45, whatever the bull crap is. Okay? Well, I noticed that during the time frame, I set the alarm to alarm away. And I have it from the ADT.
Okay.
When we left. Somehow, during some point, the alarm changed from alarm away to alarm stay.
But what point? I
I had all this, and which was on my phone that they took.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I called ADT, and I said, hey, what are the steps in alarm going to arm away to arm stay? And they instructed me that if the door was not open with a sensor, it could have been that you accidentally set the house to alarm away, and it would have went arm stay if it noticed movement that was already in the house.
Oh, I got you.
Right. But there's a sensor on the garage door.
Right.
Okay? So keep this in mind.
There's a sensor on the garage door?
I know, on the door coming in from the garage, there's no sensor.
No, you said there was. So, there's not. I didn't think there was.
Yeah, I was saying there's no sensor. I might have said it so fast. I was saying there's no sensor.
Okay, sorry. I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
So, either.
Okay, I'm not an ADT girl. I remember ADT back in the day. It was very, very popular. I have a Ring camera myself. So apparently with ADT, they have certain sensors. Like they put sensors on the windows, on the doors, and it gives a notification every time the door is open or closed, open or closed. And she said it alarm stay instead of alarm away. Basically, alarm away mean you leaving, alarm stay mean you're in the house and things like that. There was no intruder. She's gonna say it was 3 intruders. There's no intruders. It was just her. Let's see, because whatever she's about to say is not gonna make sense.
You can come in, you can set the alarm to arm away, and you can walk in through the garage, and it will immediately go to arm stay. Or you can set it to arm away, and when the dogs move, and it will go to arm stay. As long as that back glass door wasn't triggered, and that front door wasn't triggered, it will not change.
Okay.
So
All right.
keep that in mind, okay? So this whole thing about your neighbor, he got paid $5,000 to release this video. It's a proven fact, okay? It's already been looked at by tens of thousands of people, and it's been investigated. Again, and Stout got out the other side of the vehicle.
Okay. All right.
Shadows, movements, infrared, whatever you want to call it. Again, and got out the other side of the vehicle.
So okay. All right. So he's
Go ahead,
so
ask
he's home with you now, is what you're saying. At this point in the timeline.
Yeah, so it's like maybe 2:45 or 2:30. I'm not sure exactly, but in that time frame before Lena got home, you know, I'm getting out, going in the house.
Lena is the 5-year-old. She's at school. She was supposed to meet that guy to get that bike, and said realized the time, and she had to get back home before Lena, Gannon's sister, comes home.
Whatever. Gannon goes in, and Gannon goes straight to his room. I go upstairs because I was like, had wanted to try to get on that Peloton the other night. Didn't get a chance to. Put my headphones on. Yada, yada, yada. So I'm in there. Gannon had asked me, that you said they could go with a friend. You then text me, I don't know exactly what time, but at some point in time, you had told me, don't let Gannon go with a friend or something.
Yeah. Right.
Gannon came back and said that you said he could go with a friend and come back later tonight. Again, I said, your daddy said you can play with your friends in the neighborhood, but you cannot go with some friend.
Okay, now miraculously, Gannon is feeling better and want to go to a friend's house and want to go play. She's going to say Gannon left, went to a friend's house, and never came back. He never left. She killed him. He was in a suitcase in the storage closet. But miraculously, all of a sudden, he's just feeling better. You know, it's 2 o'clock, 2:45 before Lena get home, and he wants to go to a friend's house. But she's saying you can go to a friend's house, but you can't spend the night.
In some car or whatever it may be. Put my headphones back on. That was where this gets where I have completely parts of the information and not parts of the information. I hear another loud noise downstairs. Not even about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes later, maybe 20 minutes. Yes.
But I thought you said you were doing a Peloton.
No, I said I've been wanting to go back to the Peloton because I didn't get to
Oh, okay.
the other night. So I had my headphones on and I was kind of like trying to get in the pre-workout mode or whatever.
First, she said, I've been wanting to do the Peloton, so I got my headphones, and I was, you know, basically saying, like, I was on the Peloton. Now, when he questioned, I'm like, wait, I thought you was on the Peloton. I said, I've been wanting to, and I got my headphones on, and I got in the workout mode. Girl, ew.
Whatever you want to call it, because my goal had been trying to get on the Peloton every day.
Yeah, right.
So then, I heard another noise again, and I was like, I pulled them off my ears. I know they're noise canceling, but also I'm not stupid. I don't wear them all the way on my ears because they freaking hurt. And I was like, Gannon! Didn't hear anything. And I just saw he's down there bumping and wobbling and, you know, doing his thing, whatever it may be. Still sitting there, just chilling, doing whatever. Heard another loud noise. And I thought, okay, this is it. Like, I thought he was stomping around, you know, doing crazy things, whatever. He's supposed to be going to go play with a friend. When I walked downstairs at that original point in time, I thought that guy was the carpet guy. Similarities? I didn't really remember exactly what he looked like, but I remember some of the details. Now, fast forward, you'll hear me say night after night after night after night, I dreamed of different things that have added detail to this. I thought it was the carpet guy because there was carpet everywhere, boxes, you name it.
She came downstairs. She heard 2 loud noises. Came downstairs. She thought the guy was the carpet guy. They had similarities, but then they don't. She saw boxes and carpet everywhere. What?
What the loud noises that I heard. Next thing I know, I'm out, blacked out. And which I told you this.
Yeah. So, but what I'm concerned about with that is, did he take all those boxes and carpet with him when he left?
The carpet was already in the house.
Oh, but what about What? I just don't remember seeing any of that stuff when we got there. Did you clean? Is that part of what you cleaned up or whatever?
No, the carpet was. I saw it there when the police watched me take myself out.
Okay, but you also mentioned he had a bunch of boxes and stuff. But I mean, it's not a big deal. I was just wondering because.
Boxes like laid out everywhere.
Right.
I told the detectives. I thought
To fix the carpet. Well, she needed somebody to come fix the carpet. A carpet guy to fix the carpet. Not this weird random guys in her house with carpet and boxes everywhere. Then when Al questioned, did he take those with him when he left? Now the carpet and the boxes been there. So when did the carpet and boxes come into play in the house? They just been in the house. Just been laid out or something. I don't know.
we were getting robbed.
Okay, I got you.
I thought that was the whole point of boxes was to get robbed.
Okay, all right.
On Gannon's table, which I'm sure it had to been if it was swiped correctly, I hit my head on the back.
The carpet and boxes been there. Then she said then she said the boxes was there because they was getting robbed. Who the fuck? What kind of robber bring boxes with them? Robbers don't bring boxes. They bring a bag, a pillowcase or something, a duffel bag or something. They don't bring no damn boxes to come rob you.
Back of Gannon's table, like hard on the back of Gannon's table.
What table? The one I made him?
Yes.
Like the back of it, up against the wall?
No, as in the back of my head, and there was the table right there.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the back of the table. I'm sorry.
No, the back of my head, his table. Okay. So from there, a lot of it was a blur because I hit my head.
So now she blacked out. She hit her head. She just saw this random man, and he knocked out.
Gotcha.
I just remember certain pieces here and there. I remember Gannon running and like jumping on the guy who I thought at the time was the carpet guy, and I thought we were about to get robbed. I just remember bits and pieces like that, trying to push him off, and all I remember now that I sit back and remember, like, play it in my head again, play it in my head again, play it in my head again. It was a very calm conversation with Gannon and this person. I just remember him asking questions, the same questions he asked me, they were talking about. And I don't, who do you have me on speakerphone with? Because I know you do.
What are you talking about, Tisha?
Who's listening to my conversation?
Me and you. I'm trying to figure out. Like I told you.
Thousands of individuals all over the world. I don't even know if it's millions, but thousands. I think it was like 24K watching that day. The comments, it was like 24,000 people watching this trial. And yeah, we're listening. We're listening to your bunch of lies. Have y'all caught up yet? Have y'all listed her lies so far? I know. That's why I said it always give up even trying, because none of the shit she say makes sense. So, and I call her Lie-Tecia because everything she says is a fucking lie.
The whole time the truth. I just want the truth.
Okay, so during that time, I heard that same thing that Gannon asked me about knowing his mommy. Why do you think I've been adamant about you saying to you, oh my God, there's a piece that we're not putting together, that we're not missing, there's something different, I don't know how to put it all together, but Gannon knew.
She said there's a piece we're not missing. She didn't say there's a piece that we're missing. She said there's a piece we're not missing. No, we're not missing it. You did it. That's the piece.
Something about something. And all I kept hearing him say was, do you know where Uncle Matt is at? I don't even know who Uncle Matt is.
Yeah, I never heard it. The only Matt I know of is what's her name? Your sister.
Well, that would be his uncle, and he wouldn't know him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why when you said that 20 minutes ago or whatever, I just like I never heard of Uncle Matt. So
when I woke up and like out of this state of confusion, going crazy, whatever was going on, I remember Gannon saying he will be back later.
Okay, like the Uncle Matt.
Guys, if you guys, I've been recording for 1 hour and 46 minutes. Of course, I'm going to edit this. Of course, I'm going to edit this down. So if you guys are developing a headache around this time, it's very understandable. I am developing a slight headache right now. So if you guys want to get your Tylenol breaks, your whatever, ibuprofen, I got a Sprite. God, my head hurt listening to this shit.
Saying he'd be back later?
Gannon said he would be back later.
Oh, Gannon said, okay, all right.
So in my mind, I'm like, did I really like what the fuck just went on? Okay, hit my head twice. Had to fight off some dude that I explained to them and gave them a description of the whole entire time. Okay, I have been adamant about this and about finding this person.
Is that the Mexican guy you told me about? The Mexican guy?
He was dark skinned, and I say Mexican because I assume.
Tisha, you just said she. You mean he was dark skinned?
I never said.
She did say she. She's gonna deny. She said she.
I said she, I said he.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. It sounded like you said she. I'm hearing things again. I'm sorry.
Mexican guy, okay? I gave him the description of that, but to me, dark-skinned, I mean, their own stepfather could look Mexican.
Are you talking about Mike?
Right, and
Yeah.
at the time, it wasn't Mike, obviously, but in that time frame, I'm trying to figure out, first, is this real life? Because I was totally, completely in shock what was going on. I thought we were going to get robbed. I thought they were about to take everything. I thought someone was trying to hurt Gannon. I hit the head. I didn't really know back and forth what to do. I was a little bit out of it. I'm not even going to lie. My body system was already weak because you know how it is in the first 4 to 5 weeks of being pregnant. That's my mind was completely.
Oh yeah, guys, she faked the pregnancy, but pregnant, girl.
And my mind jumped up after everything, and I said, "Okay, Gannon's going to be back. Gannon's going to be back." I paced up and down the stairs during that.
So,
time,
babe, hold on. Why did you tell me you got raped, and now you're not telling me you got raped?
You think I want to tell you what a man done to me?
This is in no way to laugh at rape victims. She did not get raped, guys. That was a lie. She did not get raped. The girl hit me with, "You think I want to tell you what a man does to me?" No, you just bypassing that lie because they talked via email at one point, and then they talked the night it happened before she left, and she mentioned some things to him, and now she's adding some things, and then she's going to add about 4 or 5 more stories to this, probably like 3 or 4 more, but now she's been raped by this guy or something like that. Let's see. Hold on, let me rewind.
And I said, "Okay, Gannon's going to be back. Gannon's going to be back." I paced up and down the stairs during that
So,
time.
babe, hold on. Why did you tell me you got raped, and now you're not telling me you got raped?
You think I want to tell you what a man done to me?
I mean, but like that first day, I told you I would do everything within my power to protect you and get you the help you need for that. But that's a key part of the story. I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting it straight.
And I went for that. And that's not something that I want to be like. Do you think I want that blasted on El Paso News?
Okay, but this is me. I'm just trying to help you in this situation. Make sure you got what you need from that. But if I don't want to get you worked up. So go ahead.
Because it hasn't been hard to know that like somebody was there trying to hurt me and Gannon, and I'm getting knocked out of it.
No, I
Trying
understand.
to fight for my body, trying to fight for someone not doing something to my body.
That's why I'm just trying to make sure I know everything that happened. Remember, this is about the truth. This is not about anything but me and you and the truth. So.
And I can't tell people that because then they're going to say nothing to me and call me names, and then you won't even want me.
Why would I not want you? I don't understand what you mean by that.
Tried. I didn't know what was going on. All of it was a blur in and out, trying to figure out. I got up at one point and ran to the door and sent Lena away. Sure, anybody in a logical state of mind could have said, "Why didn't you give Lena a note to run to the neighbors?" He knew everything. He knew everything about us. He knew our names. He knew where we worked. He knew where Audie worked. He knew where we drove.
So back up a second too.
You gave a carpet guy the code to fix your carpet. Somebody came, but it wasn't a carpet guy, you say. He bashed you across the head, raped you, stole Gannon. But when in those moments, think about it. She blacked out and things like that. Woke up, he was gone. She was like, "Gannon's coming back. Gannon's coming back. Gannon's coming back." How do you know he know your name, where you work, what kind of car you drive, what kind of car your 17-year-old drives? How do you know this information? Oh, and then in the future, she gonna say they was texting. They were texting back and forth. The bad guy. Like, she was trying to get Gannon back via text messages or something. What's it called? Kidnap ransom or some stupid shit. I don't know. Please, guys, don't be sad for her. Do not cry for this lady. This lady stabbed a 11-year-old boy, burned him, shot him, stuffed his body in a suitcase, and threw him over a bridge. Do not be sad for this lady.
So just because I want to know about Gannon's well-being too, we already covered what happened to you, but you're saying that initially you told me Gannon got beat up and he took him away, but you didn't say that this time. So please tell me.
Gannon jumped on his back. Like, when he was trying to hurt me, Gannon jumped on his back. And that's clearly what I told the detective.
Okay, so what happened to Gannon in that instance? Because I got to know that.
I don't know. I just remember Gannon was on the other side. I was on where the door was at.
Okay.
Gannon was behind me on the floor and was crying. And
Was he bleeding or anything? Was it like...
know that if he was bleeding or anything.
Okay.
I just remember, all I could barely see what was going on.
Was there any blood on the floor after you got? Do you remember anything like that?
When I woke up, there was no blood anywhere. I probably went after the second time. So when I ran back upstairs, they sent Lena away, and I said, Lena, please go get the milk. Harley pulls up. I says, Harley, please take Lena to Dollar Tree, and they're like, okay. I said, please take them now and get these items.
So she got beat twice, blacked out twice, raped, or whatever, and Gannon got stolen. Lena came home from school. Harley, the 17-year-old daughter, pulls up, and she just put Lena in the car with Harley and say, here, go get these cleaning supplies from Dollar Tree. She don't say, hey, I was just raped, I was beat, they stole Gannon, please call the police or something. She said, go get these cleaning supplies. Cleaning supplies.
So, did Harley notice that you were distraught or anything?
Harley was, she was just looking at me like, what in the world? I said, please just go get the items. And Harley was like, what are they? I was like, carpet spray for the dog smell and the carpet powder for the dog smell. And Lena and Harley left.
Okay, all right.
Because I didn't want Lena and Harley to come in. And then you got two more people involved in this. He's downstairs with Gannon. I don't know what in the hell is going on.
He's downstairs with Gannon. Minutes ago, he left with Gannon, and she like, oh, Gannon's gonna come back. He's gonna come back. Oh my God, this man left. Now the man is downstairs with Gannon.
I'm freaked out like if I'm in some Lifetime movie, and no matter who I called or said anything to, they're gonna do me just like they're doing me now. Came back downstairs. Tried to plead with him about what was exactly going on. He had Gannon wrapped in his arm, like his arm around him, and was saying,
Tisha, hold on just a second. I'm trying to understand. So, oh my goodness. So you're downstairs, and all this is going on, and the guy is downstairs, and you send Lena away? You come upstairs and send Lena away while the guy's still downstairs?
right, or did you want Lena to come in and be there too?
No, I'm just trying, babe, I'm just trying to understand everything because some of this is new information for me that you didn't tell me initially, so I'm just trying to process.
You wouldn't let me. You wouldn't let me sit there and talk to you.
Okay,
You treated me like a criminal.
okay, I'm just trying to understand it, so I'm just trying to sort through all of it, so keep going. Thank you for clarifying, though.
I'm trying over it.
Girl, please shut the fuck up.
What's wrong?
I'm trying so hard.
You tried so hard to do what?
I was trying to protect everybody, but I couldn't get back upstairs. Once I let Lena go, I don't know. I couldn't even figure out what to do. If I ran outside the yard, what was I going to do?
So you sent Lena to the mailbox, or you sent her with Harley?
Sent her to the mailbox, and it's
Okay.
and Harley gets there, and I sent Harley a message, and I sent Harley a message quickly and said, please get Lena as soon as you get back and go to Dollar Tree. I'll explain later.
Oh, so you sent her a message and then went back downstairs?
Right, because I was trying to check on Gannon.
But I thought you said you saw Harley when she got home.
I did. I sent her a message to let her know Lena pulled up. Lena came up.
Okay.
I sent Lena to the mailbox. Harley pulled right up. Look at the camera. Since your neighbor has every fucking camera footage, he should be able to see that they came up, and I freaking sent them right away.
Well, I'll probably have to pay him another $5,000 to get him to do that, so I don't think that's going to happen. It's bullshit, ain't it?
So I went back down. It's not funny because he did get paid.
No, I'm not. It's bullshit.
So he went back downstairs. I went back downstairs, and I'm trying to figure out, and he's just telling him that he had a new family and all kinds of things, and I'm sitting there trying to grab Gannon, and next thing I'm on the ground again. And you can't overpower someone when they put their fingers on your mouth.
And this was in Gannon's room again?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
There's no one.
So the guy did all this to her. The guy did all this to her, first of all, but allowed her to leave twice. Lena came home from the school bus. Lena, go check the mail for me. At that same time, Harley pulled up. Hey, Harley. She had time to text Harley and say, when you get here, go to Dollar Tree or whatever. Get these cleaning supplies. Then went outside because she saw Harley. Hey, go get Lena and go to the Dollar Tree. And then she went back downstairs to plead with the guy to leave Gannon alone. And he knocked her out and took her again.
Tried to help. No one cared. They were treating me like a criminal. When I came through, I woke up. Whatever I could say and look around and think, I thought I was in a dream. And I woke up. And Gannon was gone.
And that was the second time you went downstairs and he hurt you.
Second time he hurt me, and once I woke up from that, Gannon was gone.
Okay, so you blacked out again is what you're saying.
Y'all heard them tears leave. Gannon was gone. And Al said, so that was the second time. Take time. Kenny was gone. Yeah.
Yes, because I
Okay.
had several times, because I was trying, what I was trying to do, I was trying inside the closet, our closet door in there. I was trying to get in there, because I was like, man, there has to be something in there that I can just like swing, whatever. I didn't know how to use the freaking big gun, so if I'd have left out from sending Harley and Lena away, I didn't know how to use your big gun, like the assault rifle. And my gun wasn't in the spot that it always was, because you know why? My gun was already in my car.
But babe, I'm just trying to understand here. You told me initially that the gun was in the house and that he grabbed it or
Black gun. He had your black gun. Yours.
he had my little pistol, right?
The black one, yes.
Okay, all right. Because I thought maybe I'm wrong, but I thought initially you said your gun. That's why I was confused.
No, my gun was outside.
In the car. Okay.
Your black gun. That's why I was terrified.
So now the rapist, murderer, kidnapper, that's a burglar, grabbed Al's gun. And she didn't even mention that until he mentioned it. She was saying, I don't even know how to use the AK-47, your big gun or whatever. But she didn't even mention he had the gun until he mentioned it. Because she mentioned it previously in the email with him when they spoke before the FBI got, before these calls came up. Now the burglar, murderer, kidnapper, rapist got Al's gun.
He knew everything about us. He was threatening us. Every single thing. He knew what kind of car that your mom had drove there and stayed there the whole time in her rental car.
Hey, when did you bring your gun back in after all this happened?
You told me to go get all the guns together.
No, that was when I was collecting them. You said your gun was in the car.
No, Albert. On the phone call with me, you said go check and see and be accountable for all the guns. When I told
Yeah,
you
because you had stored them downstairs in those. My gun was in the. I don't know about yours, but my gun was in one of the totes. Remember, you had put it there.
because the lady was babysitting.
Okay, so the guy had the gun and he put it back in the tote?
No, he didn't put the gun back in the tote. The gun was left there.
So you put it back in the tote?
The gun was left there. Gannon was gone.
Because Al trying to figure out how the fuck... When all this happened, Al came home because he was on a flight to work. He came home and he like, where are all the guns? Put all the guns. Give me all the guns that we got. Like, let's put them in a spot because we called the police. You know, let's make sure all the guns are secure. So she talking about how the bad guy, kidnapper, rapist, murderer has the gun. And he like, so who put the gun back in the tote? Because the gun was in the tote. The kid, the gun was left. Oh, so the rapist, kidnapper, burglar, bad guy, you know, he had Al's gun and then just put it back. Like he left it. He didn't take the gun with him. Like, who takes the gun, put their prints on it, and then leave it?
It was like, I thought he was hiding. I legit thought I was in complete shock and thought Gannon was hiding.
Okay.
I even mentioned to the girls, I go, because I was shocked, culture shock, thinking, what the fuck happened? Oh my God, like, I don't know how I'm going to handle this. I didn't get the time to even go through any of the emotions of it all to think what happened, because all I could immediately do was go into, like, the defense mode of being like, oh my God, okay, get the girls out of here. Okay, Gannon's going to be back by the time he's supposed to be back. Because in the end, when Gannon was leaving, I remember him asking him, was he going to take him to Uncle Matt's house?
Wait. So, the man is in a house. That's the burglar, kidnapper, whatever he is. They're in some kind of scuffle because she says Gannon jumped on the guy and tried to fight the guy. So why do you think an 11-year-old would try to fight a burglar and then once the burglar about to take Gannon's like, hey, you're about to take me to my Uncle Matt's house? Huh?
Not being blacked out. So Gannon freely went with him. I don't know Uncle Matt. I'm not fucking crazy.
So he left with Uncle Matt in a car or something, or in a van, or you don't know?
That's why he left in. I just know that the whole thing started to add up.
Another thing that I never realized, she don't know when they left. I mean, she don't know what vehicle they left in, what they left in, and things like that. But she also said that she went out to have Lena check the mail. Then she went out to talk to Harley, her daughter. She didn't notice a vehicle. And if a vehicle's not there, why would the burglar bring boxes? What the hell he gonna put the boxes in? He gonna walk with the boxes? Nothing makes sense.
30 minutes, Judge.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's everybody stand and stretch for a moment.
Gannon kept going outside with some gate. Gannon had to be talking to somebody outside of that gate. begged the fucking El Paso County police officers to find anything on that side of the house where Gannon might have went out at night talking to whoever it was. Any cars that was parked on that side of the house. Nobody helps me.
Okay, so I'm trying to just, this is what's bothering me about this part, and I want to be real with you because we're trying to work together on this. But I went and asked all the neighbors myself, like all like cameras in front of our house, to the side of our house, everything, to look and see if Gannon left the house anywhere from like 2 to 4, 4:30, anything like that, and no cameras have him leaving. So I mean, I don't.
What kind of cameras? Are they like Rogers that run 24/7?
Yes, like 3, 4, 5 of the neighbors have those 24/7 cameras. It is some are like ours, which are motion sensor.
Okay, which ones? Because we need to know which direction that their cameras are pointed in order for that to happen.
Okay, well that's something we can look into. Okay, that's something we need to look into. So either they went out the front, I'm assuming, right?
Not the front door.
So what the garage?
I would say the garage or either out the back door because Gannon had the gate code, like the key.
So now she don't even know where they went. She said they walked out calmly. If you know that Gannon walked out calmly and happily with this man, how do you not know what direction they walked? And now Gannon has the gate key and all. So now Gannon is just kidnapping himself, basically. He's just happily, hey, Mr. Kidnapper, I got the gate key. Let me open the gate. And how did kidnapper get in without the gate key? I know she said something about a gate code, you know, but there might be 2 different gates. I don't know.
He kept going out there with this key or trying to unlock it or keep it unlocked with this key.
Okay, hold on. So I understand. So now, Gannon, with all this going on, Gannon tells the guy there's a key to the gate, and then they can bring the key back in the house?
No. Did you listen to my story?
Yeah.
The other night, Gannon kept going outside with the gate. I'm thinking that the gate was automatically left unlocked.
Oh, okay. Did you lock it back before I got home?
No, I didn't lock anything.
Okay, all right.
I didn't do anything unless they locked it or the police locked it because Harley said the police put cameras in it and locking it.
Okay,
locking everything up.
We can find that out. Maybe the police locked it back up. So fair enough. So that just all that kind of is blowing my mind. You know, he wasn't seen leaving. The key to the gate was in the house. The gun was where it's supposed to be. I'm just trying to figure it all out, Tisha.
The gun wasn't where it was supposed to be because I put the gun back in when you told me to collect them.
Okay. Well, hopefully, I think
upstairs.
they got my gun now, so hopefully they can get this Mexican guy's fingerprints. So
would be perfect to me. It's nothing but from day one.
I know, and that's what I'm trying to get. So get all them this information. You know, I think the FBI's in on it now. So we're trying to get them all this information. Look for a fingerprint on the gun. You know, maybe they haven't looked there. Look for a fingerprint on the lock of the gate. You know, stuff like that as the little things that they may have missed. You know, during this process.
Why? Why would they have not have done that? And maybe I'm just upset by this.
Guys, I have been recording for 2 hours and 7 minutes. As I said before, I do not want to lose this footage. So I'm going to end this right now. I don't know if I'm going to continue because this is quite the cliffhanger. And like I said, it gets way more interesting than this. But I do want to save this footage. So for now, I'm going to pause this. I think the phone conversations last for 2 or 3 days. 2 at the most. I think 2 days. Tomorrow is just going to be crazier. But thank you guys for listening and watching with me. Please hold on. It gets crazier as I said. Guys, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye. When I make me float